Hey guys, I'm Lugina and welcome to Tread Chic. Guys, it has been a long time since we've seen each other, but I wanted to come by and say hello, talk about 2024, talk about a lot of different things, and I wanted to do it here. You're probably like, where's her treadmill? I know. So today I'm going to be working on this mini stepper. It's by SportsRoyals, and I'm trying to give you guys different options. You know, guys, I'm all about movement. Whether you move with me on the treadmill, whether you're outside walking, on a bike, whatever it is, I just want you to move and find different ways. And sometimes, obviously, you can't bring a treadmill everywhere, but something like this is another option. Again, it's a mini stepper and you can take it anywhere. And so today I'm going to be using my Toni Bands. Okay, so these are 1 pound each, and then, or you could use 3 pounds, you could use cans, you don't have to use anything at all, but I will be using these today. Okay, so I want to try it out. The information for this is going to be below. Okay, so there's a link if you want to look into it. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm just going to be on here for just a bit talking. All right. And guys, I'm so excited to see you. Now, I'm going to have a separate video talking about what's been going on. I moved from Illinois to Maryland. A lot of changes have happened, and I cannot wait to talk with all of you about that. It'll be in a separate video where I do discuss that. But again, I wanted to talk with you about what I'm thinking about for this channel. So you guys, movement, as you know, big deal. And I'm feeling like lately, so many people are talking about they don't have time to move, they don't have time to eat the right things. And I'm also hearing about more and more of my friends getting sick and some dying from diseases that could have been prevented. And that sometimes it just breaks my heart. I was talking with a friend of mine the other day whose mother recently passed away. His mom was 60 years old. And she passed away from things that were preventable. And so that's the part that breaks my heart, is where you are doing things to your body where you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna live. But you're suffering at the end of life, right? And then you're not even living your full life. And then your family members are suffering without you. So for me, it's so important that I spread the message of how important movement is, strength training is, and of course, fueling our bodies with the right foods. These ultra-processed foods, packaged foods, it's just so much these days, right? For convenience. But I'm gonna be talking a lot about that on my channel coming up. So we're gonna be talking more about just things that I cook, whole foods, and if you want to sort of unjunk your pantry, different things that you can do to sort of change things and different options. So I think that as together, as a team, we should get together to talk about a lot of these things, because sometimes you may not know what to do. Like, I know I've been on this journey for maybe over 10 years, and I eat a whole foods plant-based diet. I do eat wild-caught fish with a lot of omega-3s, so that's something that I do. But I want to start sharing those with you, my recipes, just maybe you guys cooking with me in the kitchen, and again, talking about a lot of different topics, as well as treadmill workouts, and quite possibly the stepper. You know, I love this because I get a good workout. Again, I can take this anywhere around the house, and that's a great thing. Not only that, but it also comes with bands, and you can like attach them. You see the rings at the bottom there? You can attach them there. So that's really, you know, a great option. Or you can just carry your own weights. And so I really like that. So a lot of times I can just put my arms out and leave them like that. You know, we love those arm circles. We're just walking and you feel it, right? And then you can come down low. Feel it. So what do you guys think about this? You have to let me know. And again, I'll put the information below if you feel like, you know what, I really like that. I like it's like a different option, especially when you're traveling. You will work, your legs will get toned, and it works different parts of your body. Now, when you're on this, you want to make sure that your core is tight. You're standing tall, okay? You're keeping your core tight, you're keeping your spine aligned. You're not like this. Again, we're up tall, okay? Which is very important. All right. So guys, again, I'm so excited, and again, a lot has happened in the last 6 months. And again, I'll have a video coming up very soon with all of that. And we're gonna have a lot of different workouts coming up. I'm gonna be in a new studio, And so, like I said, I'm in a new house. I do love my home, but the footprint is a little bit different. And so spaces are a little bit tighter. We're in Maryland, it's just a little bit different in how things are set up. And so we've been trying to decide on how to set things up. And one of the spaces that I had, we have a family member that's staying with us now. So one of the spaces that I had for storage is being used as a room in the basement. So a lot of things have sort of changed. But again, I'll tell you more about that in the video. So you have to definitely stay tuned. And if you haven't yet, you have to definitely hit that bell. Guys, I'm feeling the burn. I can use this. And again, I think the best thing about it is that I can take it anywhere. I really like that. So that's a good thing. All right, so again, it's out. All right, guys, so one of the things that I think is important is understanding what we need to do for better health, not only for our hearts, but for our brains. We need to make sure we're exercising. If you can get at least 30 minutes of physical fitness, at least 5 days a week, that's fantastic. Strength training in, bit by bit though. You want to add the movement in, and bit by bit, as you get more comfortable, you can add more in. That's strength training 2 to 3 days a week or more, okay? Now, you also want to make sure that you're fueling your body right. You're eating whole foods, foods that have 1 to 3 ingredients. Now, they talk about processed food. Now, what I'm talking about is ultra processed, like the packaged foods. When you look at the ingredients list, it has like 10 million ingredients on it. Eating those things constantly are affecting us. They're causing high blood pressure, diabetes, etc. So we want to make sure that we're eating whole foods, our fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, all sorts. And I'll be talking more about that to come. But that's going to be really, really important. So we want to make sure we're fueling our bodies with whole foods. Now, when we talk about process, not just processed, but ultra processed, because anything can be processed, right? If you ferment something or if you cook something, that's a process. So that's a process thing, right? It goes through that process. But we're talking about the ultra processed food constantly. There are people that are just eating packaged foods all the time, and then their body's just getting worse and worse. They have no energy, you can't do much. And let me tell you something, guys. It's almost like I did this experiment on myself where I was eating more sugar, more of some of those ultra processed foods, not a lot, but just incorporating them. And it's amazing how my body felt so sluggish, my skin changed, I just didn't feel good, I felt bloated. And then once I went back, I did like this 10-day like reset, and then I feel like yourself again. It's such an amazing feeling. Having energy throughout the day, natural energy. Make sure we're getting our exercise in, making sure we're fueling our body right, making sure we're getting our sleep. Many of us are not sleeping. It's important to get at least 7 to 9 hours, 7 being, at least 7 hours of sleep. And that's one thing. I used to deprive, not thinking that it's cool, like, oh, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. That is not okay, because let me tell you, while you sleep, your brain is working. Your brain is taking care of cleaning things out. It's working, and it needs that time to work so that your body, your brain can do what it needs to do so that you can keep going, so that you can avoid inflammation, all those other issues, okay? Now, the next thing is stress. A lot of people, your stress levels are so high. You need to do things that are going to take those stress levels down, okay? We have to make sure. You guys, I'm feeling it. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Woo, I feel it. I love this. I love working my lower body. And then I love it. So feeling good. But yes, so we want to make sure, let's start all over. So we want to make sure we're exercising. Okay, that includes our cardio, our strength training. We want to make sure we're fueling our bodies right, keeping the ultra processed foods to a minimum. Okay, also the sleep. We want to make sure we sleep. We want to make sure we're keeping those stress levels low. And so it's really important to get all of those things in. Now, too many people just are ignoring those things. You guys are getting sick. And I want to see us thrive, at least my community here and beyond. I want to see us thrive. And as my community grows, these are topics that we need to always discuss. So we're not just here doing treadmill workouts and other types of workouts. We're also talking about a well-rounded life where we're adding life to our days and days to our life. All right, so I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about growing with you as I learned as I work on this too. And so you have to let me know if you like this, you guys, and I can do workouts on here. We'll do weights. It can be like 10 to 20 minutes workouts, and you will work in 10 to 20 minutes, I'm telling you. So let me know what you think about this machine. Would you get this? Okay, and if you would, check it out below in the description. Check it out. Let me know if you would get this. We could work out together. All right, it's just another great option to have to get your workout in. And so I love options because we don't always want to do the same thing. We want to make sure that we're keeping ourselves motivated, right? A lot of times we do things, you do it and you're like, I'm tired of it, and then you stop doing it. So sometimes you have to keep it fresh, do different things. Like you guys, I work out on my treadmill. I also run outdoors. I also cycle. So I keep it, I'm well-rounded, and I cross-train so that I'm an even stronger runner. You know, I love running, but it's important that I strength train and I cross-train so that I can be an even stronger runner. So I do not I don't cause injury. And again, strength training, I will never stop that again, because many of you know when I was on my run streak during COVID, I stopped strength training. And my strength training was down to a minimum, and I was running every day, and I messed up my hip, and I had to go to physical therapy. And it was then the physical therapist was just like, the strength training is the crucialness. And I had always been strength training. And when I stopped for that year, it was like at a low because, you know, I had the kids home. We were homeschooling. My time was low, so I was just getting out there running. And so that strength training, I'm now truly a hybrid runner. The importance of strength training is crucial. You have to make sure you strength train if you're going to make sure you're getting out there running and all of those things. And even if you're not running, strength training is just important, especially us as women as we're aging, bone density, all of those. And I'll link that below. We'll talk about the importance of strength training, especially as we age. For women, a lot of us are thinking, I don't do that. But ladies, we need to live. 40 and up, our bone density, we have to make sure that we're staying strong so that we're able to do things like get up from the toilet seat as we get older, right? So let's make sure we're doing the right things. Let's grow here together on this channel and keep strong together, or get strong together, all right? You guys, I'm working. How I look? I look good? You with me? How do I look on the runway? You know, I do my treadmill runway. Let's do my mini separate runway. We better work. All right, guys. I am so excited about having another machine here that I can use. And again, if you like this, if you think like, I would get that, I would work out with her on that, check it out. Let me know what you think. All right. Work it out. All right. Arms out, up. I really enjoy this. And it's fun. Talking with you guys, you know I love it.
The future is now. I waited for you in the passenger seat. There's only so far I
Twist and movement. Oh, and I will link the information for the Toni Bands below as well.
I'm starting to break out from your grave. See, I finally opened up my eyes.
Arms out. Two.
That I'd be better without you inside. It's time to be someone I want to recognize. The future starts right now. I made a reservation.
Go up. Go up. I'm just working out with you because I want to see how I like it. I like it. Yeah. Again, tall, you just come down low. With those glutes. Faster. So guys, I love this. It's just a great option. Again, movements, you're working your arms. And then like I said, you have the resistance bands on here.
Cause the future is now. Not backing down. Cause the future is
up.
now.
all. There's so many different things you can do. And there's also a counter on here that tells you the time, the steps, etc. So that's pretty cool.
Now.
All right, woo! All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Stay tuned for many videos. Again, thank you so much for all of you that have continued to work out with me, okay? But new videos are to come. Again, thank you for your support. Let's do great things in 2024. I cannot wait. Mwah. Talk with you soon, guys. Thank you for joining. Bye. Remember, with every step that you take, spread more love, joy, and positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah. Bye.